With each new Valorant map, the game just seems to get crazier and crazier, and when they added Fracture, they blew all the other maps out of the water. Fracture's gimmick is that the defenders spawn in the middle, and the attackers spawn from both sides of the map. Now, I don't really know any callouts on this map, but there's like 3 entrances to A and 2 entrances to B, so I don't even know. I got to play this game before it released onto the main servers because I went 0-2 in a VCT game once, so I'm gonna give some of my thoughts on what I think about it. First of all, competitively, this map will probably be dodged like Icebox or something, because if you remember, when Icebox first released, you would see Icebox in competitive, and then you would see a dodge. That will basically be this map for like 2 months, maybe. Now, this map, you just push like 24/7. You run around and take long aim duels. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. I only play against VCT players, which means that everyone is good, so I lose 90% of my aim duels, but I take them anyway. And yeah, casually, this game is actually pretty fun. I'm really curious to see which agents are good though, because right now, I'd say the best agents are probably like Sky or Raze, because their flashes, Sky's flashes, as you know, they go super high, but they're just really good right now in general. And you know, Raze ulti, there's a lot of small corridors, so all of Raze's util is actually really good. But honestly, all the agents have a lot of potential, and it'll probably just take a little while for people to figure it out. When we first got access to Fracture, the first game I played, there was a Killjoy on the enemy team, and she did absolutely terrible. So I was like, oh yeah, Killjoy's probably not that good, and she's gonna get nerfed soon, so we shouldn't play her. And then I got matched against C9 Mitch. He dropped 30 on Killjoy, and I never want to play against Killjoy on this map again. Killjoy's ult on B can be placed underground in a tunnel type area and will literally cover half of the map. Killjoy is definitely one of the best agents on this map, and that's only on T side. Obviously her post plan's super strong as well, and CT side, she's just a fucking menace. I knifed C9 Mitch though. I just want everyone to know, I'm gonna write it down in my college apps, on my future job resumes. I knifed C9 Mitch. He killed me 10 times, I killed him once, but who's the better player here? I think we all know. Now, other parts about the map that I think are pretty cool is obviously, first of all, the zip lines. I think this is probably one of the first things that everyone saw. Super long zip lines. They connect you from one T-spawn to the other one, because as you know, you can go 4 different places. It's really fucking confusing. But anyways, you could go across, and you can actually go slowly. This is probably one of the coolest mechanics. You can catch a lot of rotates, and my next point is that there are a lot of rotates in this game. There is 3 ways to get from one side of the map to the other. It's through CT spawn and the 2 T spawns. So if someone's rotating from one T spawn and you're at the other, you can take the zip line and meet them halfway. Now, this doesn't really work because when people shoot you when you're on a zip line, you generally lose, but I can definitely see Asuna getting a double kill on this thing. The map is actually smaller compared to other maps, and the rotations, like I said, there's not that many, are heard from basically anywhere. One of the main tunnels under B goes underneath CT spawn, and you can hear rotates from literally anywhere. So there's a lot of information that can be played, and it's actually really useful in this game. I'm actually impressed though, because there aren't an insane amount of corners and angles to watch, so when you're going around, it's not like you need to check left, check right, check up, check down. It's just, you go in, and the maps itself, it feels really smooth. I like the sights a lot. This map, I'm really impressed with it. Actually, you know what? I'm sort of impressed with it. I do not like the 2 sides at all for T-spawn, but other than that, I think it's really cool actually. Who knows? The meta hasn't really shaped up yet, so we'll see what happens. It'll hit the main servers, I think in a couple days by the time this video releases, and then probably in a couple weeks there'll be some sort of meta. But yeah, that's all for me for now. Sorry I haven't been uploading, by the way. I've been focusing on school and being extremely lazy. Yeah, so I'll probably upload more, hopefully. Yeah, I should upload more. But yeah, that's all. See you guys.